I don't know what to say. Hi everyone, this is Ammiel back. After what, like 3 years. And I'm back with another video for you guys. I haven't posted in forever. And I take the blame. I completely take the blame. Today, if you couldn't tell by the title of the video, I will be doing something that I've actually never done before, so it's kind of crazy to me. But I will be giving you guys a tutorial of my most asked makeup look. A very signature makeup look of mine. It's the dark eyes nude one because I feel like it suits me a lot because I have brown eyes. Let's start with the makeup look. First things first, skin prep is super important. You need to be hydrated. That's like the biggest thing of all. Primer is completely optional. I never use primer because it doesn't suit me. It makes my makeup pale. So I'm not a big fan of primer. But what I am a big fan of, especially when I have to do like my dewy makeup, is Nivea. I don't do makeup every day, but there are some times in the week where I do makeup like really back to back together because I've told you I've been busy. But this is a really good, it's like thick and it also doubles as a primer for me. But we're gonna start with this one. It did make me break out when I used to use it as like a proper moisturizer every day, but using this as the base for my makeup, I don't know, it doesn't really do much. So yeah, please do let me know what I'm doing wrong because I am super iffy about, you know, how to do this, if I'm gonna yap a lot, if I'm not gonna yap enough. Now that my skin is prepped, she's looking good, she's looking glowy, we're gonna pull out the big guns. Next up, one of the things that I learned during like, you know, my whole makeup schmaz, we don't need foundation, we need only concealer. I use concealer as my foundation because the only thing I do is I spot conceal and that's basically it. But I also only spot conceal because my skin has gotten so much better and I know exactly why some of us would be like, no, I need full coverage because, you know, but I just want to put a word out there. Like, it's so normal to have acne, and as someone who had like the worst acne, I'm really glad that I learned this by myself, that like it's literally okay and no one cares. The She Glam concealer, I've heard people say like it breaks them out or something, but it never really broke me out. It's actually fine for me. One of my favorite ones is the Estee Lauder Long Lasting Concealer. I had like a little try-on tube of it and I literally kept it to my soul. It's literally so good. It's unbelievably good. So basically, you just want to spot conceal, like I doing my under eyes, any pimple marks, and do leave some blemishes, I fear, because once you blend the concealer out, it is going to even everything. Also apply the concealer on your highlight areas like this, and that. Once you have the concealer on, blend all of it out except for the ones under your eyes. I highly suggest damping your sponge, and if you use a brush, that's like amazing, but I don't have a brush on me right now, so I'm gonna go damp my sponge. Damp sponge, pat it. Don't wave it around, it's just pat it. Okay, so now that we're done with this, and you can see I've blended out everything, and still it's not completely high coverage, but that is how I personally like it. But it just gives a little life to my makeup. I feel like it makes my makeup look like skin, and that's what I want. I don't want to look like a porcelain doll. For my makeup, one of the very staple things that is literally the base of all of this is a good black pencil. And you can see how good this is that she's not even here with us anymore. She's like, as you can tell, I literally love this so much. I don't even know what brand it is, but it's just like gone. What you're gonna do is you're gonna pinch the under eye and apply the black pencil on your waterline, down and up. That's gonna add definition. See, just like that. Make sure it's cleaned up, not how I just did it. Or if you just want like an easy getaway, put it in the corner of your eye, close your eye, and just trace it like this. That way, you're gonna get it up and down, and you're also getting like a little bit over here. Now do the same with the other eye. Boom, and you're done. Like the mirror that I have, my brown eyes look so angelic, it's actually crazy. The same black pencil and just go over with a wee bit on your lid, just about that much, not more than that. Then you're gonna get a brush with a flat side like this. I'm using my Paris Hilton like double side brush. It came with the matching palette. It's going to move it back and forth until it becomes like the smoke. And since I have double eyelids, you are going to mark it and then work this pigment all the way up to the mark. Do not overblend it because that will make it look like you have nothing there. This entire makeup look is supposed to be giving a vibe that it's like that messy downtown girl kind of, look. Thing that I do love about this is like I don't have to be like super precise about everything because the vibe that I'm going for is literally messy. So I'm gonna go with my century-old Naked Urban Decay palette. I feel like after the Dior Backstage one, this is my favorite palette. Like I have panned out on all of these except for the brown one because I'm always so scared to use it. I literally love it so much. What a lot of people do is they take a warm undertone black pencil and then a cooler undertone brown shade, and that doesn't match at all. And they're like, oh no, my makeup looks so terrible. That's because of undertones. My eye pencil has a subtle blue undertone, and blue means cold. My brown here also has a grayish undertone, which is also in the cooler undertone section. So that's why, ladies and gentlemen, my shadow shadows and your shadow shadows. Now you're gonna take the brown eyeshadow and you are going to work it on the top lid of your eyes, just around here. This will give definition to your look, and this will add like that pop of darkness it is supposed to. And the eyes are done. That's literally all I do. Now you can go ahead with your sponge and blend your under eyes out. I'll be right back. And just like that. There. Take a wet wipe or a tissue and clean the base off of your lips. Boom. Look at that. Call me Charlotte Tilbury. Next on, moving to my favorite part, the blush. As you can see, I'm doing Project Pan with all of my beauty products, that I'm not gonna throw any product away until I've reached Pan. This is a random dollar store dupe I found for the Milani blush, especially this shade right here. It's literally such a perfect dupe for the Milani Berry one. And I'm just gonna go upwards to snatch my face. So that's all the blush that I'm gonna apply. That's it. Moving on to lips. I love doing lips, OMG. So for the base of my lips, I'm gonna go in with a bit of Vaseline. Then I'm gonna go in with my favorite lip liner. It's the Wonka lip liner from the She Glam X Wonka collection. The shade is Hot Fudge, and I literally love it so much. It's such a perfect brown shade for me. All I'm gonna do is I'm just going to line my lips and fade them out a little in the inner corner so it looks like a gradient. So just like that, it gave a very subtle brown shade, but it's good enough for us to work with. Next up, we're gonna take the same brown shade that I apply on my eyes, and this is a little hack I found, is I'm gonna take the same brown eyeshadow and just apply it in the middle of my lips. And that is my perfect nude shade. I usually dip on mascara in these looks. Like I just use my Sky High and curl my lashes and apply Sky High, and then on the lower lashes. Next up, we're gonna do highlighter, and this is a hack I learned from myself. Is I take some Vaseline and put it on the back of my hand. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. So I take some of this on my finger, mix it in with the Vaseline on the back of my hand, and I just made liquid highlighter. I use the shade Summer. I love Summer. I also love to mix in a little bit of my MAC Rising Star This is the best highlighter ever. It's so pigmented and it's literally so shiny. It's like a walking, talking dream. And now I'm gonna take a wee bit and apply it to the bridge of my nose and like right at the point. And a bit on like the bridge of my lips. So here is the final makeup look for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I really hope that that video was helpful to you guys, and love you all. See you. Bye bye.